The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Lee. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense has the football first here today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The Mountaineers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
That's caught. It's Hamilton. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And the Mountaineers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. They're going to run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, West Virginia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. On the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. He's stopping out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. Going for his running back. Caught with room to run. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after.
Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He hands it off from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be real difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Mountaineers will line up to kick it away on a punt out for the first time today. And it's taken at the 45. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. The Mountaineers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for...
Sacked, dropped at the 3.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
As the first down is still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. it here. That's the running back with the ball. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Mountaineers looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looked to me like the defense was surprised that the free safety was able to sneak up in there and come up with that nice sack.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid it. It would have been a sack.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sack. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Toss play to the running back going left. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Mountaineers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And the Mountaineers trying to cash in here in the red zone. They call the counter run here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Can he get there on the ground? Make the stop clock good enough for a 1st down at the 29. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
It's an out route. The catch made. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. Offense has reached the red zone now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So with pull-out pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The back's got it. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Nice grab, it's Porter. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass is caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Has a path to the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
Mountaineers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Mountaineers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing off play action. Looking for his back. Finds his target. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking downfield. It's Jennings. Clock near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. They'll down this at the 50. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. The shotgun handoff here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He'll throw it now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Quarterback still with the football. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Well, they feed the fullback here, the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Catch made on the out route. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice...
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He shreds the tackle. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Quarterback pulls the ball into keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And a low line drive, ugly punt. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. That's caught. It's Roberts.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Tries to get it to the running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Moves out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. It's a draw. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Zero running route. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Mountaineers will bring their punt team on the field now. The punter under pressure. This is not a good kick. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've run into. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the penalty is going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. Second and goal for the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They'll hand it off. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks through the PAT. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. 2nd down play coming up. Defense not pressing this time. Looking for a late deep throw. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this